Here we are, Ballater again. It's the gateway to the Cairn Gorm, so it's the start of so many walks. Dumpling Hill behind us. I can't remember exactly the time because my phone is all the way over there, but it's about 11:30, so I've left a little bit late this morning. But I've got a really good one. I'm not going to go into too much, I'll just put a voiceover over the top. I'll stick the route in the next clip, and yeah, let's crack on with the day because I've got a lot of miles to cover.
Starting in Ballater on Friday, I'll follow the River Dee towards Crathay, where I'll visit the famous cairns of Balmoral before continuing on towards Braemar. I'll then loop back around through Callater, over Carn and an-sagairt, descending Lochnagar and then heading back towards Ballater on Sunday morning. Bursting at the seams with Victorian heritage, moody mountains, tumbling rivers and serene woodlands, this is a walk that will take me through the heart of Scotland's famous Deeside, in a way I've never experienced it before.
That bridge has been washed away from its former place. Oh, oh my god. A lot of storm damage. Whoa. A lot of storm damage here. A lot of trees falling over. A little bit of flooding in the past, which can make this part and the previous part a bit treacherous if it's wetter. It's fine just now because it's been dry, but something to make note of for sure. Way. Ballater is pretty much the start of Cairngorm National Park. So we're in it just now, although its most famous part is from Braemar, Lochnagar, stretching upwards to Ben Macdui, Braemar, the Cairngorm, and then, well, it becomes Abbey Moor after that. For this part, I didn't really know what to expect. There's a few smaller hills like the one behind me that I have no idea how to pronounce, which is about 500 metres above sea level, a little bit just below. So I wasn't expecting a great deal between here and Crathay, but I'm pleasantly surprised. It's really, really nice. Full of books, old books that you can borrow and then put back later on. Don't know when you would put them back, but that's the rules. Distillery up that way, just in case you like whiskey. Prince Albert's cairn is by far and away the most famous, but there is actually 11 cairns on this little trail. I'm going to try and find as many as I can, but it depends how much walking that involves. We've got some lunchtime pepperamis. Put them in this wrap.
Sorry.
That's great. Smells the salami.
Four hours after setting off from the quiet Deeside village of Ballater, I'd reached one of Scotland's most unique historical sites. This marvellous pyramid draws in curious travellers from all over the UK and beyond. On this trip alone, I'd met folks from Bristol and the USA. One of many Victorian heritage sites in Aberdeenshire, Queen Victoria had the cairn built in 1862 as a heartfelt tribute to her late husband, Prince Albert. Hidden in the rugged landscape of the Cairn Gorms and made entirely from granite, the unexpected monument is a remarkable and poignant symbol of love and history.
Louise's cairn just up there. On the map it's called the Purchase Cairn. I don't know what that means. I'll have to check if it actually belongs to someone. Other than Prince Albert's cairn, which is by far and away the most prominent, this was the other one I wanted to come and see for the sole reason it's closest to Balmoral Castle. And as you'll see in a second, I'll fly the drone up and hopefully we'll get a view of the castle.
Balmoral Castle has been the cherished home of the royal family since 1852. It's also the site where Queen Elizabeth II passed away, the first royal monarch to die in Scotland since James V in 1542. A site of cultural and historical significance, the grounds are now open to the public 7 days a week.
Alice's cairn. Another one checked off. I quickly checked the sunset because for some reason I had it in my mind it was 6:30, but it's like 5 to 8 or something, so I actually have way more time than I thought, which is brilliant.
With the extra hour at my disposal, I refilled my water supply, said farewell to the royal cairns, and continued onwards through the woods of Garmadi, under the watchful gaze of the unmistakable Lochnagar.
Some sort of pictish stone maybe? Have to check it.
A soft golden glow welcomed me into the ancient pine forest of Ballater, and like the setting sun, my legs were beginning to fade.
So many of them. And they're all looking at me. Don't fancy my chances.
I used the last of the day hiking up to Invercold, where I set up camp for the night.
We got some chicken tikka rice tonight. Hot food. So good.
I planned to get up at 6 o'clock this morning, which I did, and then get packed up and leave, but sometimes when you're in the tent it's just too hard to get up. So it's about 8:10 just now. I'm just finishing my coffee. My hips are a bit sore today, sorer than I was expecting. Onwards to Braemar today, and then Loch Callater, and then over the hills to Lochnagar, Loch Muick, and then back to Ballater.
Springtime and autumn in Scotland is probably the best time to go walking because there's no midges, and midges ruin camping, that's for sure. So if you can go in the spring or the autumn and you're lucky enough to have nice weather, it's amazing. Over in that direction where the sort of mountain was with the looked like granite tors. Beyond that is Glen Avon in the Cairn Gorms, which is where I tried to go in the previous video when it was still snowing. Tried and failed. So, I mean, even just looking at that and looking over there, I need to go to Glen Avon. And I will, just not this weekend. Wow, what a viewpoint. There's Braemar, where I'm heading to shortly.
Braemar Castle, built by John Erskine, the Earl of Mar in 1628 and steeped in Jacobite history. The Earl raised the Jacobite standard in Braemar during the 1715 rebellion against the House of Hanover. Now, the town is best known for the Braemar Gathering, the most famous Highland Games in the country. Attended by the royal family, the gathering has been run in present form for almost 200 years, but the proud tradition can be traced back to the time of King Malcolm Canmore, over 900 years ago.
This hill is called Morone, which is one of the first hills that I ever climbed back when I was like 15 years old. Me and about 10 friends got the bus from Aberdeen to Braemar and decided to do that. I'm tempted to do it just now, but it's quite a lot to add on and I don't think I've got it in me. No idea what that was. Welcome to the moor. Whoops. I love Scotland.
Legs trembling, stomach rumbling, lips cracked like the dry heather moor, I reached the banks of Loch Callater, and for a moment I forgot I was tired at all. The gentle springtime sun warmed the nape of my neck, and in front of me a view from a postcard with a scribbled message on the back. Dear David, this is the perfect day.
Beautiful place. I have to head back the way and then I will ascend this mountain here and I'll follow that ridge line all the way along towards Lochnagar. Day 2 is always much more of a mental challenge than the first day. Not only because I'm more tired, but, well, actually that is the main reason. Whew. Oh man, that has taken every ounce of energy I have to get here. I don't know if it was the warm weather, the bag, the 2 days, but my God, that was a struggle. But we are here. Peak number 1. And in the distance, oops, is Lochnagar. Bah, bah, bah. All of this debris that I've been passing, it's all part of an old aircraft which crashed into the side of the mountain. So yeah, there you go.
Exhausted and slap bang in the middle of a vast and barren plateau with the threat of daylight escaping me, did at times make me feel isolated, wishing that I was home. After so many hours, I had switched into autopilot mode and found the real challenge was reminding myself to dig in and record. My mind was tired and feelings of doubt had begun to kick in.
I need to keep my sunglasses on so you can't see how burst I am behind the frames. I mentioned in a previous video about a set of hills and mountains called the Month, and this is part of it. I haven't done the trail, but if you park at Loch Muick, which is where I'm heading, and well, you can do it in a circle either way. It's a trail called the White Month munros, and there's 5 of them. One of them I just passed, but I didn't go to the summit because I've already done it, and I just couldn't face it. This isn't even the top. I just need to dump my bag somewhere. And the good thing is I can go to the summit and finish the Munro, and then I can just come back and get my bag. Hoi! That's the summit over there, so it won't take me long to get there. No bag. Oh, I could do this all day if I had no bag. It's so heavy. In any kind of ascent, or well, even just walking now, it's absolutely killing my legs. But hey, it's important. I need it, so that's the way it is.
10 hours of walking behind me, I had finally arrived at the summit of Lochnagar, one of the finest viewpoints in all of Aberdeenshire.
It's 6:30. I am struggling big time. But it's not too far now to Loch Muick, so that's that. That's something. I'm finally off the mountain, but I'm not out of the woods yet. That was terrible, sorry.
I'd reached the final landmark on my journey through Royal Deeside. Rebuilt in 1868 by Queen Victoria to be her widow's house, this was the place she used to visit to escape from the world following the death of her husband. Known now as Glassault Shiel, there are journals, sketches and paintings from her time here over the years, offering a fascinating insight into her life during the mid to late 1800s.
Had a little wobble last night when I was walking down Lochnagar. I was thinking maybe I've put in too many miles today. My body was feeling absolutely broken. And then I got to Loch Muick, finally set up the tent, had some dinner, felt good. Fire wardens came past, they confirmed that I was allowed to camp there. They also confirmed there was a bothy, which is cool. But yeah, and then here we are today, feeling great. I still have about 18 kilometres until Ballater, so I think that's going to take me a little over 4 hours. So I'm going to power on and finish the job. that's it. That's another one done. So thanks so much if you stayed this far. I am absolutely done in. I need to go and get a bus back to Aberdeen. So goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm never going to do that again.